On September 1, 2012, Planned Parenthood nonprofits in Austin, North Texas, and Waco merged into one regional nonprofit, Planned Parenthood of Greater Texas. This newly merged nonprofit provides essential health care and education services to more than 125,000 Texans in Louisville, Austin, Dallas, Fort Worth, and surrounding communities. For more than 75 years, Texans have trusted Planned Parenthood for affordable health care and birth control, as well as accurate sexual health information and to be an advocate on behalf of women and families. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, Texas has the highest rate of uninsured people in the United States, representing over 6 million people. That includes 22% of women, 24% of men, and 13% of children. In this segment, you will find out more about the Planned Parenthood and the health services provided in the Louisville Clinic. Welcome to Community Comments. I'm your host, Kelvin Dorsey. Our guest today is Kelly Hart, Senior Director of Public Affairs. Welcome to the show, Kelly.
Thank you so much for having me.
It is a pleasure for us to have you with us today. First of all, in preparing for this program, I found out that Planned Parenthood works with faith-based organizations. Can you tell us more about some of your activities?
Well, we have clergy members on the board as past and current board members and as major donors and supporters. And additionally, we're invited into churches, temples, mosques to do health education programs and to participate in community health fairs that are run by many churches in the Metroplex.
That's great. What are some of the services that you provide in Louisville?
In Louisville, we're providing pretty much the same chunk of services that we're providing throughout North and Central Texas at our 28 health centers. We're providing annual exams for women. That's your pelvic exam, your pap smear to check for cervical cancer, to check your cervical cells, and a clinical breast exam. We provide birth control options, a wide range of FDA-approved birth control options, testing and treatment for sexually transmitted infections. That's for women as well as men. Testing and counseling for HIV. We provide screenings for high blood pressure, anemia, cholesterol, high diabetes, and just general exams for women. And we provide services for men in addition to testing and treatment for sexually transmitted infections. We provide general exams for men if they believe they have a reproductive health care problem, and we provide just general exams for men in that area, and vasectomy referral as well.
You provide a lot of services. You provide breast cancer screenings. I've got a video clip that I'd like our viewers to take a look at, and then I'd like you to comment on it at the end.
Okay.
So you're worried because you've noticed a change in your breasts and you're wondering about breast cancer symptoms. First things first, don't freak out. Let's take it one step at a time. You probably already know this, but breasts change a lot throughout life. Puberty, getting pregnant, breastfeeding, getting older, all of these cause changes that are normal and healthy. But some changes aren't. Changes like lumps, redness, swelling, puckering, breast pain, or discharge from your nipple. If you notice anything like this, or any change that just doesn't seem right, then talk to a doctor or nurse. A lot of these things end up being less serious than you imagine, like a cyst, infection, or injury. But there is no way to know for sure until you see someone. Your doctor or nurse might recommend a mammogram or a biopsy. These are tests that can help explain what's going on with your breasts. But just remember, there are thousands of women just like you who notice an abnormal change, see a healthcare provider, and then get follow-up tests. But very few of them actually have something serious. In fact, for every 100 women who get a mammogram because they have some kind of symptom, only 2 to 3 of them will be diagnosed with breast cancer. The bottom line is that if you're worried, then see a doctor or nurse. In the small chance that they do find something more serious, the sooner it's found, the better. You're always welcome at Planned Parenthood. Our doctors and nurses perform hundreds of thousands of clinical breast exams each year. We'll make sure you're cared for with the attention you need and deserve.
That's some powerful information.
It just underscores what we've been talking about, the need
sure
to
does.
come in and get preventive health care.
We've got one more video clip from Gabrielle Union, an actress. Let's look at that one and then move on.
Christian started experiencing pain in her chest. And, but she had a really demanding career. She had, a new relationship. So she kept putting it off, getting it checked out. The pain started spreading to her back. So once it kind of spread to her back, she was like, I put this off. She'd put it off about 6 months. She's like, I can't put it off any longer. Let me just go see. And once Kristen was diagnosed, all of her loved ones immersed ourselves in with as much breast health information as we could, get. Trying to extend her life as long as possible, trying to make sure her quality of life was great, and then to also educate ourselves and our families and our friends, and then hopefully so on. It kind of spreads the wave out of information. Breast cancer can strike anyone. Doesn't matter race, religion. It's in our homes. It's in our families. We can't ignore it. Early detection is the key. Don't be afraid. And if you have questions, there are a number of awesome services like Planned Parenthood. The beautiful thing about Planned Parenthood is that they're a well-known institution that is known for helping young people, young women in particular, with preventative health care information, and they have expanded their breast health reach. And they can also help connect women with grants to fund additional services that they don't provide. And so that's kind of great, because a lot of places are like, well, we can't help you. But with Planned Parenthood, they're like, no. You don't get to leave just yet. We are going to connect you with a healthcare provider that will offer you the healthcare services that you need to be healthy and happy and lead a productive life. When Kristen was in her final stages of life, she really amped up her efforts to make sure every one of her loved ones was equipped with not just the information, but the passion to get the word out. And I made her a promise that day that I would continue on her fight, with her fight, and that her death would not be in vain. You have to be your own best advocate. It doesn't make you selfish to put yourself at the top of your own priority list. It can literally save your life, and you have to be proactive with your healthcare. That was Kristen's message, and it's become my message, and hopefully people are listening.